Thank you for joining our brief installation presentation brought to you by FireRock, a complete line of indoor and outdoor masonry, fireplace, and chimney systems. This brief animation provides an overview of how the components fit together to form a masonry fireplace. Let's mix mud. Our mason Lewis rests his hand on a packaged 36-inch FireRock outdoor fireplace, and here along with it is a pallet of mortar and fire brick to complete the project. The mortar is mixed in a 5-gallon bucket to the consistency of thin toothpaste. A concrete pad is poured to ensure a level, stable installation of an outdoor fireplace. Here the site is viewed by the mason and the homeowners to assure the proper positioning of the fireplace. Lewis lays out the fireplace so he knows that he'll have enough room on his pad. That pad is just 4 inches of concrete. This particular installation includes a raised hearth. Here Lewis lays out 8-inch CMUs for the purpose of raising the firebox. After 2 courses of CMU block are laid, the base plate is set to finish the installation. The more level this is, or proper leveling of this component, makes the rest of the installation go quick and easy. Here the base plate sits on 2 courses of concrete block ready for the rest of the component installation. Mortar is used generously to assure a leak-free seal between components. Each of the early courses are checked for level to assure the rest of the components going in quickly and easily. Here the second course back block is added, creating the back wall to the fireplace. Throughout this series you may see television cameramen in the frames. DIY channels Dean and Derek of Rock Solid were filming an episode the same day we were there. These 3 shots show the mason using the mortar to the extent necessary for it to ooze out between the blocks. This ooze is then wiped with a trowel to assure a leak-free seal. The mason's choice as to whether to core fill the side block or not. In this particular case, the choice was made to core fill because it was a freestanding fireplace out in the yard. Here you can see the mason's checking progress so far by plumbing and leveling. One of the design features that simplify the FireRock Outdoor series is that all 4 courses of the burn chamber are the same, 2 side blocks and a back block. This particular installation is the Outdoor series fireplace. Were this an indoor product, this lentil component would have a radius and support a damper. The back and front of the fireplace smoke chamber are identical components. Here the masons are finishing the first course of smoke chamber by adding the smoke chamber sides. Smoke chamber sides fall in place to support the course above. These masons have chosen to stucco finish the walls of the firebox to make applying the stone veneer, the last step, go easier. After completing the smoke chamber, the chimney blocks are added, each chimney block raising the height 6 inches. These masons have decided to line the firebox with fire brick after completing. Here the fire brick are being laid in as a tile job. These do not support anything, they are not part of the structure, they are strictly for aesthetics. Finishing the fire brick and the completed FireRock firebox. At the homeowner's request, some additional dimension has been added to this installation. This is done by laying concrete block alongside of the firebox and then veneering as a single unit. Here they've turned the corner and are veneering the sides of the firebox. This shot clearly shows how an 8-inch CMU block is used to expand the dimension of the FireRock fireplace. Here our television star Derek of DIY lays the veneer stone in place. The completed firebox with veneer was done in about 2 days. Now there were extra people working on this one, but it is reasonable to assume that the firebox can be laid up in day 1 and it can be veneered in day 2. FireRock fireplaces come in a multiple of sizes and designs, including outdoor, which you've seen in this presentation, as well as indoor, conventional, see-through, Count Rumford, and vent-free, each using some combination of the components you've seen here.